Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we're going to play Leaving of Liverpool. Leaving of Liverpool is one of those traditional songs that everybody knows and a lot of musicians are totally fed up with and want nothing to do with it. But if you're going to be playing music for people and expecting to get paid, it's the kind of song you really need to know. It is a traditional song. It's a sea shanty, or at least it's a sea song. It was collected in America. It became a hit for the Clancy Brothers in 1964 and has also been recorded by people like the Dubliners and the Pogues. There's a very interesting and nice version by Tony Rice, a bluegrass version called Fare Thee Well, where he sings it but he leaves out the reference to Liverpool. It's on his Cold on the Shoulder album, which I would absolutely recommend. I'm going to give you the very basic version in the key of G. We're going to look at some ornaments, some fills and some backing and possibly a bit of soloing. So let's go from the beginning with the melody, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. So if you're learning this song for the first time, I would definitely recommend learning the melody itself, even though if you're going to do it with a singer, you might not necessarily play the whole melody like that. Because there is a danger of working with a singer that you're actually going to get in the way. You're going to be playing slightly different versions, different phrasings of the same melody, and it could be a problem. Often it isn't. What I would recommend maybe is to not play the verse but join in with the chorus. Especially if people are joining in on the chorus, then an extra melody from the fiddle is not going to get in the way at all. Let's look at a few drones. So that's D drones over the first bar. And again, D drone again, D drone again. So here's the melody is moving to the E string, so we can now play an A drone. D drone. D drone. Now we've got quite a few C chords there, for example, and you can't do an open string drone on that because the A just sounds horrible against that. If you do want to do a drone, I would put my second finger there, like that. But I think better just to leave that out, not to try and double that note. But everywhere else, apart from those C chords, you can do E or A or D drones. On the long notes, like that, with the first finger, you can do a roll. I've got a video on the roll, which might be helpful, but basically, that's the fingering that you're going to do. It's like a turn in classical music, but you leave it right to the end of the note. You can also do it on the second fingers on the E string. Could do one there as well. You could do a little hammer on for that. Another hammer on. Here's another roll. And another one. There, you could do a roll there. At the end of each line, you've got a room for a little fill. So it would be here. So it could just be a little run. Or any little phrase like that. So endless possibilities for what you could put in there. You might want to do just backing rather than the melody, and lots and lots of choices. But I did a video called the 3-chord trick, which is a method of coming up with 2-note pairs which are all adjacent to one another for the 3 chords of a typical song, the 1, the 4 and the 5. And the way you do it is you start off with the 3rd note of the key, which in this case is G, so the 3rd note is B. So, and you play the string underneath. So those are your 3 chords. And that's your 3rd chord. So it's part of this scale, but you're just sticking to these 3 notes, and that you can use that all the way through. I'll play it now with the backing, and I'll do once basic melody, 2nd time ornaments, and 3rd time I'll do backing. I'll finish off just once round doing a bit of a solo. With a song like this, if you have been playing it for years and you are pretty bored with it, you're probably bored with it because you've stopped trying to find new stuff to do with it. But in my experience, there is always more you can do with it. There's always ways to make it more difficult, challenging and interesting. So never give up on a tune just because you've come to the end of what you can be bothered to do. There is always more. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a copy of the sheet music for this, do subscribe and send me an email. And if you'd like to help keep these videos coming, then do please consider joining me on Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.